Every man should understand how to break a woman's ego. Some may call this toxic, but is it? In today's reality, almost every woman has an inflated ego, largely due to weak men who place them on a pedestal. Because of these weak men, women start believing they are unique and irreplaceable. These men treat women like goddesses and shower them with compliments for merely existing. Think about it for a moment. How would you feel if you were worshipped daily without having done anything to deserve it? Your ego would skyrocket, and you'd become a narcissist by default. Women are born with inherent value. Of course, physical appearance is highly valued in society today, but this reality has also caused men's worth to diminish in the eyes of women. To prevent this negative dynamic, we're going to go over some rules to follow when dealing with women, which will help keep their egos in check. But first, if you want to support this channel, make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons. Rule number 1, surpass her in every aspect. If you're already working on yourself, working hard, improving daily, then you should feel confident in your superiority over women who focus only on their looks and monetizing their beauty. Don't feel bad about this. It's not just natural, it's necessary to diminish their inflated ego. Critics may call this toxic, but the truth is women are hypergamous by nature. They will never truly respect men who chase them and seek their validation. However, when a woman encounters a man who surpasses her in every way and behaves accordingly, it throws her off balance. While politically correct views tell us to treat everyone equally regardless of gender, that idea is misguided. It's based on the belief that friendship between men and women works without deeper dynamics involved. Historically, men have been protectors, hunters, and conquerors. We've always taken what we desired through persistence, determination, and strength, and women are drawn to that. You need to recognize that weak men serve as a support system for both women and society. From a biological perspective, men and women cannot be equal. Imagine you work out at the gym, excel at your job, and spend your evenings building a business to secure a brighter future. You're grinding 24/7 while some other guy lounges around playing video games or watching porn. Would you consider him your equal? Probably not. The same logic applies when interacting with women. If all a woman brings to the table is her looks and she doesn't aspire to do more, how could she possibly captivate a high-value man? It may sound harsh, but it's the reality. A man who has worked hard to elevate himself holds far more value than a woman relying solely on her beauty. This is why it's crucial to embrace your superiority and not be afraid to show it. Rule number 2, don't seek her approval. Modern men have become so feminized that they constantly seek validation from women. They ask for her opinions on their strengths, looks, or even whether she loves them, showing just how insecure they are. A naturally masculine and confident man wouldn't do this. He doesn't need approval from women. Such a man is sure of himself, doesn't fish for compliments, and doesn't care about a woman's thoughts on every little thing. He knows what needs to be done, does it well, and trusts that if a worthy woman is by his side, she will recognize his value. Chasing a woman's approval only serves to inflate her ego even more. Rule number 3, don't compliment a woman you don't know. Women are constantly bombarded with compliments from nice guys. If you also start telling her how beautiful she is without having a deeper reason, you'll just blend in with the crowd. This doesn't mean you can never compliment her looks, but keep this in mind. If you shower her with praise too soon, when she hasn't earned it, you diminish your own value. Every woman has one man in her life who stands out from the sea of admirers. This man only gives compliments when they're truly deserved, praising things like her character or moral qualities. He compliments her efforts and contributions to the relationship, not just her appearance. Rule number 4, prioritize your goals above hers. As a man, your progress is driven by clear goals. The world moves forward because of men. We are explorers, conquerors, inventors, and innovators. Without men, society would still be in the Stone Age. That's why your goals should always come first. Sadly, many men today have no ambition. They're willing to abandon their plans just to spend time with an attractive woman. They act like children wanting the next shiny toy. You must focus on your own objectives and be willing to sacrifice time with a woman, especially in the dating phase. This doesn't apply to marriage or your fiancé, which is a different matter. But in the early stages, prioritizing your goals shows that you are aiming for something greater than just a relationship. This will keep her ego in check and she will respect you more. Rule number 5. Never argue or let her provoke you emotionally. No matter what society says, men are less emotional than women. Emotions are a woman's domain. If a woman can provoke you emotionally, it tells her she has power over you. Remember, arguing with a woman is pointless. If she disrespects you or tries to provoke you, the best thing you can do is withdraw your attention. A man's greatest weapon today is his attention. So the most effective way to respond is by depriving her of the value of your presence. Rule number 6. Don't be jealous. If your girl is attractive, other men will naturally try to approach her, but showing jealousy reveals your weakness and insecurity. Instead, pay attention to how she reacts. If she truly values you, she won't let anyone else get close. If a man approaches her right in front of you, and she doesn't immediately shut him down, the big mistake would be confronting him. If she behaves this way, she doesn't deserve you. It's her responsibility to fend off other men. Just like a lioness protecting the dignity of her king, a worthy woman will publicly reject any man who tries to approach her while she's with you. Rule number 7. Don't fear rejecting women. Women often don't handle rejection well because they've rarely experienced it. They're used to getting what they want effortlessly, and rejection is a harsh reality check that bursts their inflated ego. Nothing hits a woman harder than being confronted by a man who knows his worth. Don't hesitate to say no when a woman's behavior warrants it. It will ground her in reality. Stick to your values and goals, and you'll never lose when interacting with women. Of course, these tips apply mostly to the early stages of dating, though some can be useful later on as well. However, always remember that everything starts with you. If you expect loyalty and dedication from a woman, you must first be the strong, dependable man she can rely on. Work on yourself daily and become a truly high-value man. We have a separate video covering this topic on our channel, so be sure to subscribe and share your journey with us. Adamstoic has a separate video on this topic on his channel, so be sure to subscribe and share this video if you find the content meaningful. Hello, and see you in the next video.